Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin and I am so excited that you decided to take time out of your day to spend with me because we are doing a video where I talk about 2026 releases, specifically fantasy and romantasy releases that will be by Black authors. And I'm really excited about this video. Fantasy is more specifically, Black fantasy is one of my favorite genres to read. And yeah, I think we'll have some really good books coming out this year. And this video was supposed to come out in February for Black History Month. And as I'm filming this, it is currently February 28th because your girl got hit with pink eye. The most childish and disgusting thing ever. And I couldn't words. I couldn't come on camera looking like that because you're talking about a jump scare. Yeah. So I had to put off filming anything for about a week. And that sucked. This video is going to come out regardless because you should be reading books by Black authors all year round. We are not limiting this to just February. So yeah, this will be a good video for any time for you to refer back to. And I'm not going to hold you any longer. Let's jump in and talk about these books. And I will give you a little something to go off of, but I definitely will not be reading the full synopsis for all of these books because we'll be here all day. To Steal a Throne. In this YA fantasy novel, perfect for fans of divine rivals, a girl who has always served others decides to take power for herself. Mayhem and the Immortal. One mission, one curse, no escape. Zyra doesn't want a hero. She needs a weapon. To save her sister from a soul-devouring curse, she has to cross the Shallows, a nightmare landscape of ruined magic, shifting paths, and vicious creatures that eat people alive. Her guide, Thane Valcourt, sorcerer, assassin, walking red flag. He promises to help. He might even mean it. But Zyra knows better than to trust a liar with a blade and ice in his veins. She just doesn't have another choice. Witch Queen Rising. A reclusive witch who fled the burden of her bloodline rises to be the greatest among them in this lush and haunting fantasy debut. Until the Clock Strikes Midnight. The Good Place meets the brandy version of Cinderella in Until the Clock Strikes Midnight, a cozy romantic fantasy from award-winning author Alicia Dow. Fire, Sword, and Sea. The real Pirates of the Caribbean were Black and women. From Vanessa Riley, acclaimed author of Queen of Exiles, comes a sweeping, immersive saga based on the life of the legendary 17th century pirate Cleopatra. You know my name, but you do not know me. Your historians call me seductress, but I was ever in love's thrall. Your playwrights speak of witchcraft, but my talents came from the gods themselves. Your poets sing of my bloodlust, but I was always protecting my children. How willfully they refused to concede that a woman could be powerful, strategic, divinely blessed to rule. Death will silence me no longer. This is not the story of how I died, but how I lived. When I Was Death, a group of teen girls does Death Incarnate's bidding in this haunting, speculative young adult novel. She Drinks the Night. For fans of Sinners and Immortal Dark, a teen girl must uncover her family's deadly secrets in order to save her best friend and her island in this heart-pounding YA debut. The Beast We Raise. Marry her enemy, save her realm, forsake her heart. The heart-shattering conclusion to this dark romantasy duology is perfect for fans of Adrienne Young, Trisha Levenseller, and Bridget Kimmerer. Heart's Gambit, a thrilling and romantic debut fantasy where competitors from two prominent time-traveling Black families must fight in a deadly magical duel and find themselves falling in love. A Dance of Burning Blades. War rages on in this second heart-pounding novel in M.H. Allende's relentless epic fantasy series, the Invoker Trilogy, a sweeping epic of revenge and rebellion set in a richly drawn world of warring clans and ancestor magic. Season of the Serpent. Award-winning author Suyi Davies Okunbawa returns in the final installment of the Nameless Republic trilogy with a tale of villains, allies, and a world on the brink of destruction. Die for Me, a stay up all night, smart, spicy romance following a doctor who finds herself falling for an alluring, much younger man with a deadly secret. Heir of Prophecy, the first thrilling novel in a new adult romantasy duology following a young woman who finds herself the chosen one to two conflicting prophecies from the author of Lore of the Wilds. A Clash of Carnivores, the thrilling sequel to A Mastery of Monsters following the fiercely determined 18-year-old August Black as she infiltrates a secret society hiding the frightening reality that monsters are real while unraveling the mystery behind her brother's disappearance. The Inevitable Undoing of Zahara Douglas. For 5 years, Zahara Douglas has been haunted by her sister's impossible disappearance. Now, in December 1999, with the world on the brink of chaos, Zahara sets out to find her sister, no matter the cost, in this twisty and compelling modern fantasy from Leslie Penelope. Death Card, a dark contemporary fantasy featuring witchcraft, tarot, death, and a bit of romance that's perfect for fans of Immortal Dark and Cinderella is Dead. Bound by Fury, Legendborn meets the chilling adventures of Sabrina in this captivating contemporary debut about a teen whose newly awakened magical abilities send her searching for answers at an elite boarding school that has a mysterious connection to her family's history. Wicked Endeavors, perfect for fans of The Shadows Between Us and Powerless, this high-stakes romantasy follows a vengeful teen who cons her way into an elite society of tyrannical witches. But her warring feelings for two people, an enemy prince and her childhood friend, could ruin everything. Earthbound, two sisters are transported to the realm of the Fae, where they discover love, danger, and magic in the final book of the Fae-bound trilogy. Call of the Dragon, in the first book of a new series inspired by African mythology, dragon gods rule the earth and sky until the gods are betrayed, and one girl embarks on a journey to save the world from war and ruin from the best-selling author of Skin of the Sea. Find My Way Down to You. You've reached Sam meets Hades Town in this enchanting, intoxicating romance across the mortal world and the underworld. Andromeda, blessed by the gods with unparalleled beauty, Andromeda lives a life of ease within her Ethiopian palace walls. Content with her sanctuary, the young princess has no concerns other than the royal expectations her parents have for her, until a single fateful proclamation changes everything. Goldenborn, embark on a thrilling journey with Goldenborn, where a teen girl must navigate a hidden realm of Ghanaian gods and supernatural crimes in San Francisco's Africa Town to save her father and uncover her true power. To defy angels, like most things in his life, it started with a funeral. Like most things in her life, it started with a chase. Echo doesn't remember much of her past, but she has embraced her new life in Mama Gama, a woman who took her in, and little Lou, the other young orphan whose secret they are all guarding. It is a death sentence to bear the mark of the curse, and Lou's features do nothing to hide it. Surviving in the Siyat is becoming harder each day, but Echo has a plan. There's one market every 3 months when the city gates open. She has nothing to sell, but she can steal enough to buy her small family a crossing to the free north. She doesn't know why he is killing the girls, but she is certain that she is next. This book has been previously self-published, but is coming out traditionally, and that is The Secret World of Maggie Gray. You have a witch, a vampire, and a siren get accepted into a magical HBCU. The rest I am not allowed to say, but just know that there is a talking cat named Quan, a few murders that went cold, and a world that is just below our feet. Year of the Mer, a dark, bloody, epic fantasy reimagining of The Little Mermaid that goes beyond the fairy tale to explore family, legacy, war, and what we sacrifice for vengeance. The perfect read for fans of The Priory of the Orange Tree and Circe. In Uncertain Magic, the second book in A.M. Kavita's award-winning Greenwich cycle, Brooklyn's most chaotic coven has to take on ancient gods to avoid a magical apocalypse and save the city. No big deal. And the last book we have is I Accidentally Locked Down a Witch. Shantae Carter has built her fitness sanctuary from the ground up, armed with protein bars, sass, and zero tolerance for diet culture nonsense. She's not just helping women lift weights, she's helping them lift each other up. And with a big TV spot to drum up new business, everything is right on track. Until a mysterious and absurdly gorgeous new client named Lakosa walks through the door with killer cheekbones and an energy that crackles. Literally, Lakosa isn't your typical gym goer. She's a witch from a shadowy realm known as the Bane. Her plan: cozy up to Shantae, tap into the strange power hidden in her aura, and use it to break open a portal home. But nothing in her ancient practices prepared her for protein smoothies, cardio class, or the devastatingly cute way Shantae blushes when Lakosa flirts with her. And that, my friends, is a short list of fantasy books being released by Black authors in 2026. This is in no way an exhaustive list, but I think it should give you a good place to start, and you can go from there. I am really excited and plan to read, definitely not all of these because it's just too many. And I have a lot of other books that I want to read this year as well, but I will be making my way through this list also, so you will be seeing some of these coming up for sure. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And I think that's pretty much all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing. Anything that you do to support me and my channel, friend, I greatly appreciate it. I hope you have the best day that you possibly can. Remember to take care of yourself and don't end up with pink eye that I actually think I got from the doctor's office. That's a whole other story though. But anyway, I will catch you in the next video. Bye.